future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
God. Hi, everybody.
A show, what? An audience. Oh my God. It's the Pandora Boxx show. Hi.
Hi.
I did it and I was like, hi.
And then silence.
And then I was like, oh, I did it. But then, yeah.
Would you like to announce me?
Oh. I'm Pandora Boxx, and it's my show, cleverly titled The Pandora Boxx Show.
Where did you get that?
Minutes. It took me minutes to come up with that title.
Minutes? You slow.
And my beautiful, wonderful, fabulous...
I have this recorded.
Samantha Hale.
That's my new ringtone. It's immediately. Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, my gosh.
It's so good to have you here, friend.
Whoa. I need you to stop right there. Are we going to be nice to each other for a whole hour? Because that's no.
Come on, we're not. We are never that mean to each other.
No, we're not. No, if you were actually like really nice to me, I'd be like, girl, why are you mad? What'd I do? What? Am I dying? Oh my God, I have cancer.
I would think that about a lot of people. I'm like, why are you being so nice to me? What's happening?
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I was like, did you just hug me? Ah!
I know. I don't know if that's an LA thing too, where it's like, oh, you're being nice. What you want? You have a podcast you want to push?
Well, I know it's a drag queen thing because if they're not making catty comments, you're like, ooh, girl, you're not feeling well.
Right. I know. What's wrong with you?
I mean, we were just in Palm Springs, and that was nothing but I was like backstage going, girl, I need to leave this room. You all are just feeling it tonight. People. Well, it was really hot too, and
yeah, everyone was a little moist.
I don't know. I had a really good time in Palm Springs, though. I had fun.
Always, even though it was like 118. Kill me now.
I know some of the girls weren't feeling it, but
yeah. It was fun. But you were the only one when they were like, hey, guys, do you think we should do one number or two numbers in the second show? And you, like an asshole, came in, oh, the crowd is great. I think we should do it. Everyone turned around. That's when they got real quiet. They got real nice to you then.
Like, they hated me.
Oh,
well,
I don't
think I said, yes, let's do it. I said, I think I said, well, I think the crowd is good. They're still here.
And then you just, these death glares.
Well, I don't know why, because really, I don't ever want to do four numbers anywhere that I'm at.
No, I don't know. You were like unusually happy, like, let's perform. I was like, what?
I think I don't know. I thought the crowd was fun, and I was out there, and I was also hanging out with Paris, and we were doing shots to that.
Oh, that might do it. Fireball does change perspective on things.
And the other thing too is I'm not there every week like some of the other queens.
That's true.
I was just like, you know what? I'm still gonna be at the bar. So if we do another number at this point, I don't fucking care because I'm hanging out and doing shots. So.
Right. Might as well.
It's Palm Springs.
Wow.
Yeah. Woo.
It was so hot though. It's the only time that I've ever experienced feeling like I was getting burned in the shade.
Oh, it was,
like you're sitting in total shade.
I kept walking outside from the dressing room to the stage because you have to go outside, and I kept feeling like, God, I got to stop walking by those heating lamps, and I'm like,
oh, that's just
that's not a
just Mother Earth.
That's not a heating lamp or a vent. Yeah, that's just
the planet.
Palm Springs. That's just the air, the normal air that's hitting you like a big heating vent.
Like a dryer. It's like you walked into a dryer.
Like really twice I caught myself doing it. I was like, no, that's just the air.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But you know what? It's gonna be okay because the great Donald Trump said that global warming isn't a real thing, so it's fine.
Oh God,
it's totally cool.
Smart.
He's so smart and like a scientist and stuff.
I mean, just look at that. I mean, he's managed to turn cotton candy into a hairstyle.
I thought that was a dead possum.
I don't know. I think it's a mixture roadkill and rotten cotton candy.
I think it looks like it.
It's
It looks like piss flavored cotton candy.
All right, now you're
what? What?
Why do you
It
always
matches
have
the
to?
spray tan.
Everything
though.
doesn't need a comment.
Yes, it does. Oh my God. You guys, that's our new thing. Every time I say something sassy, Pandora says, everything doesn't need a comment.
It's going to be my new single. Everything doesn't need a comment.
comment. We just lost a lot of viewers. We just lost 4 of our 10 viewers.
Well, you know, I did get a comment that like, who told you you should have a music career? You should have listened to Bianca and just not. And I was like, who told you how to listen?
Yeah. Who told you you needed to
You clearly
send me a
didn't
message?
buy it because you're watching it on YouTube.
Right.
And that's all right, because you can click an ad and man, still make money. I'll make like, I don't even know. Like what? How do you get like less than a penny of what you get?
A fraction of a penny.
Things, yeah.
You just hope that one day it adds up to a full
I'm
penny.
just like, fuck that. Don't watch it. Don't listen.
Yeah. See, that's like the.
You're not on my journey. You're not on my life journey with me.
Shut up, your journey.
If I want to be a recording artist, I want to be a
recording artist. Yeah.
My new single, my single is dropping soon.
My new single, Journey.
I just watched a bunch of 30 Rock before I came here.
Nice.
It's like my go-to show if I'm like having lunch or just lunch or whatever I'm eating, like air. Does air have calories? I watch that show because it makes me laugh.
Ooh, girl, you're gonna have to throw that up.
I just did.
Wow,
it's my new diet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But let's. I need to sit and bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting and bitching.
Oh.
And that commercial is NRA approved.
Actually, it's very ironic because that's what I want to bitch about.
Yeah.
Fuck the Senate.
Uh-huh.
Right up the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Raw. Mm-hmm. Unlubed.
Oh, completely.
I'm
with a wooden penis.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Or gun. Or
it's
fuck yourself with a gun. How about that?
If ever like a body of government is so disillusioned to what everyone else wants in the country, it's the Senate
Spineless.
right now. And they're control.
Spineless.
I mean, there's all these articles and it's listing how much money the NRA has given them, and they're totally bought. From them.
Like 150 something thousand.
Gross. And I just hope that I know in this country we have a very short memory, but November.
Right.
All these people, a lot of them are up for re-election.
Goodbye,
so
all of you.
We need to keep it fresh on our memory.
Yeah, I mean, they shot down all 4. Come on, dude.
After the horrible tragedy that is Orlando.
Right.
And
every dollar that they are taking has a name on it of someone who's passed.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. I don't understand. It's called an assault rifle. What do you do with an assault rifle? You assault people.
Well, there's no reason that an American citizen should own that gun.
No, you don't know.
But yeah, and if you listened last week, and it goes out live, but last week was pre-recorded, and that's why we didn't talk about Orlando. But I'm actually just I don't know if I could have done the show last week because it's emotional, it's terrible, and one of my friends is one of the victims, and Eddie Sotomayor, and a friend to a lot of people that I know. And so it's heartbreaking, and then it's even more heartbreaking that it's in a gay club, and to some of us, gay clubs are really like a second family or like a second home. Especially when at the time where we didn't have like the social community you have now.
Right.
So it was the only place to go out and feel like, you know, you're part of something. And it wasn't always just about like getting drunk and sucking a penis.
No, it's about being able to.
Sometimes
I mean, that's a fun part of it.
But yeah, no, I mean, and so really, it's a real like visceral feeling that a lot of us have because it's. Mm-hmm. It really just like you can't believe that it really happened. And I've performed at Pulse nightclub,
right?
So.
Could have been any night, anyone could win. It could have been here. I mean, West Hollywood, they caught that guy.
So to have the Senate do that after is just it's
a slap in the face.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Those people should be ashamed and disgusted.
Like, what more? I know the question on everyone's mind is, what more is it going to take? What is going to finally...
That's what every intelligent person is saying right now.
Yeah, that's the key, intelligent.
Because it really is. Like, what more would you have to do?
What more do you want? You know what? I mean, and I don't wish this, obviously not on any of them, but maybe if one of their own family was directly involved in a shooting, that might wake them up. Not saying that that's what I want by any means, but it's like...
What if it was where, I don't know, the country club?
Yeah. What if the yacht club got shut up?
Where all this 1% and these white Republican conservatives go to.
Right.
But it doesn't affect them, so they're like, oh...
Oh, I don't know. I don't want.
No, they're thinking about fucking money. That's it. That's what it boils down to.
That's
money and it's gross.
That's blood money.
It's gross.
It's gross.
It's gross. But it's something, I don't know if you can say, there is some good that has come out of this tragedy, which is the community and how this
really coming together.
overwhelming response. I mean, last time I checked, it was $3 million that had been raised for the Equality Florida GoFundMe. I'm sure it's more now. Yeah. And clubs all across the country are doing one. We're doing one tonight in West Hollywood. And it's actually there. I can't even give you the whole list because there's so many. There's so many clubs in West Hollywood. And if you don't know West Hollywood, there's basically the West Hollywood Strip on Santa Monica, and there's a lot of gay bars. You can walk to all of them. And we're kind of doing like a pub crawl kind of thing, and there's like a show or a little mini show at each different bar. There's a silent auction, and each bar is, I think, donating like 20% of all their sales from tonight to go.
That's awesome.
To this, and it's amazing that so many places, and it wasn't even a question. Like everyone just said yes.
It was just automatic. Yeah,
and that's amazing, and and also they did a benefit for the employees of Pulse and these people that are also affected because now they have no job, they have no income, they have, and a lot of them it's their only job, and so and they raised $100,000, I think, was the amount that they raised to do this benefit, which is incredible, and it's great that I don't know, everybody's coming together when they need to. So
yeah, absolutely. So that's the positive. If you
if you can say
that, if you can say if there is
something
one really
horrible and crazy and But yes,
yeah.
But now we're gonna get ready to bring some guests on the show.
Yes, we are,
and we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we are.
Because that's the thing, we have to continue to live and be proud and be gay. And I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to be gay as fuck from now on.
You go, girl.
And that's the thing. And I said it when I had to do a show in San Diego that night. And it was Sunday after I'd found out. And I was like, oh, it's going to be really hard. Like, what do I do? And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do it. I think we all need that. We need to, like, show solidarity, and we need to just be gay and proud.
Yeah. I'm going to make out with the first girl I see. No.
Sorry, I know if you're just listening, I gave her the look. I was like...
That was the look. Watch out, Nadya. You know you coming in here. Hold on.
Typical straight girl response. I'm going to make out with a girl. I love gays.
But I hate you. Oh my God. But I'm going to get drunk first and go to a bachelorette party at a gay bar. And then I'm going to stop the entire show and take a selfie with everybody on the show because it's all about me. I'm sorry, straight girls at gay bars, but you're too much.
Yeah.
And I know that I am one, but I'm like, can I have a pass?
Here's my boobs. Hashtag one love.
Here's my duck face. Hashtag.
Can we? All right. There's the We Are Orlando tag that you can put pictures on. Yeah. But
some of them are.
Bless these dumb people. There was literally one where it's just showing him and his dick in underwear, looking up at the camera, shirtless, and he's like, "We are Orlando," and I'm like,
"No, missing the point.
You are a douche."
Yeah, missing the point.
But thank you for the solidarity and support. But girl,
no,
get off Grindr for 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you be off Grindr for 1 minute?
Can you?
Why? I have a boyfriend. I don't need Grindr. I go on Grindr to go. I don't know why I go on.
See?
Oh, I should get off right now.
Oh shit, my phone's dying. Hold on.
Actually, no. And when I'm out of town, sometimes I do just to see.
Yeah.
Who's around and people like. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me put my dick in you.
See? And it's just one big.
That's also my new single. Let me put my dick in you.
Oh, do we need a sound effect for that?
I don't. What? That sounded like it more like it was going in the vagina, though.
Didn't we literally just tell our producer we would not be talking about vaginas?
I said I would be not talking about your vagina.
We'll see. We'll see.
She's had enough attention.
I'm gonna have like.
She's already requested her own dressing room here.
I'm going to have a vag jar where every time you talk about her, I get $1.
From who?
You.
No. I work for my money.
So does she.
All right.
Go get our guest.
So, speaking of working for the money, they're working for no money here because they're guests on the show.
Yay!
But hysterical. He hosts the Mikey and Teddy Comedy Hour and Fubar.
Yay.
And comedian, actor, and really cute. Mikey Scott is here, and I'm so glad because I've tried to get her on the show for a while, and it finally worked out.
Yay.
Hysterical. She is a comedian, actor, and I just love her to death. Nadya Ginsburg is here, so. Yay, I'm excited. It's going to be fun show. We're going to talk some shit. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to talk about
some more shit.
But different kind. Mm-hmm. We're going to have fun. We have to have fun. But,
yes.
And here's my song, Different. Yay. He's still trying to plug that. Still trying to make that money. Yeah, go watch it on YouTube. Different. Man. And now here's Different by Pandora Boxx. Bloop. Bloop.
I dress like a chick, and I don't give a shit. She looks real butch, and she likes it so shush. Different, different, I'm different. You're different. We're different. Different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? So different, but yeah, come with me. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. We're so different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? We're so different, but yeah, come with me. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. That boy is a geek, and he likes being offbeat. Her size is large, and bitch, she's in charge. Different, different, I'm different. You're different. We're different. Different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? So different, but yeah, come with me. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. So different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way?
Oh my God.
Oh, studio audience,
They're
thank
so
you.
loyal. They're here every week.
Please
you guys.
welcome our
It's crazy.
guests, Mikey Scott and Nadya Ginsburg. Yay!
Oh, she's doing the beauty queen wave. The prom wave.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And Mikey, you're a repeat offender.
I am. This is super exciting.
Repeat offender. It's good to see you.
I like to do people twice.
Oh.
Really good, you know.
We must have been good then.
Exactly.
He came back.
He sure did.
That means you're good if they come back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, he came.
exactly.
Pun intended.
Nah, wah, wah.
I love it. And it,
Oh, Jarvis.
I need that during every set I have.
I know.
Or
Carry you around
after
with me.
I come.
Wah.
well, you're doing the Joshua Tree Comedy Festival.
I am.
Is
Fun.
it by a Joshua Tree? Like, do they have
I hope
electricity
so.
somewhere out there?
No, it's all campfire and hippies, I think. It's just,
Okay.
I don't even get, I just do it out of a blowhorn. Like, that's pretty much it. And a bunch of people tripping on mushrooms, and I'm like, hey, look at me.
Hey, look at me and my jokes.
Exactly. And they're like, wow, do you see stars above? Like,
They're
that's
like,
pretty much
whoa,
it.
there's like 7 comics up there doing the same joke. You're like, no, guys, it's just me.
It's gonna be that, and then I'm hoping for some stumbling in military people from the base.
Nice.
That's the plan.
Nice.
So we'll see. I'll turn on the grinder there.
Stumbling military.
You guys gotta. I mean, they are hard up. So you could probably like get 5 or 6 in one day.
I was like that. Hey, they're hard up, Samantha.
Oh, can I go? Can I come?
You're
I mean, I
welcome.
just remembered
I'm
I'm
just
free that day.
saying.
It's so funny. Oh my God, when is it? I'm free that day.
Just saying, your date book will fill up. Why do you think I applied?
I just heard some squeaky noises, so I think your vagina hopped off and is on its way already.
Where's my vagina jar? Put $1 in it. Oh my God. What does she sound like?
That's the cutest vagina ever.
I know.
It's because it's so small.
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah,
Squeaky.
I prefer tight, but small
Yeah,
works
and
too.
right.
Yeah.
I think everybody prefers tight, right? and Nadya Ginsburg, yay! Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I think you're hysterical and fabulous.
Thank you so much. That feeling is mutual.
And I know it's not the only thing you do, but I have to talk about Madonna logs and your Madonna because
Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, it's so good.
because I'm a huge Madonna fan, but I also enjoy when people make fun of her because that's ripe for the picking, really.
No, I have there's this one gay couple, and the husband, one of the gentlemen said, my husband hates Madonna, and I love her, and we both think you're really funny. And I thought,
That's great.
but she's one of those people that she's kind of exasperating. I'm a fan, but here's the deal. Anyone complex and interesting is they're going to be annoying sometimes. To be great, I think
Yeah.
you sometimes have to be
Yeah.
annoying. And when you're
Samantha,
famous,
you're annoying as hell.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, that is so sweet. I knew I was like, someone's gonna take that bait. Someone is gonna take that joke.
I was like, is it
waiting
gonna
for it. Go, Mikey. Oh God, it's so good because it's like you have the little Madonna British but not British accent. Kind of, it's so good.
Thank you.
And Selena Luna playing your
Oh,
daughter.
yes.
So right.
She's like my sister.
She's great.
I love her so much.
She's so funny.
She's so funny.
And it's kind of, I kind of do feel like it's almost the conversation that
They would really
that
have.
they have together. Like I feel like she's just like Lourdes is really just like
Really,
mom.
What was it? She walked in
What
and
are
you
you
were like,
doing?
"Mom, can you take a picture of me deep throating the shower head or something like that?" I was like, "Oh my God, that's so good."
I mean, because it has changed, but for a while, Madonna's Instagram, I was like, what the hell?
hell is she doing?
Can somebody please help her? What is she doing? Why is she posting these horrible, these weird angles and this and that?
And
I
you
just,
mean resurrecting sock puppetry as a major American art form? Everyone loves a sock puppet. Yeah.
Well, I think that I sent you a message too when she did the Tears of a Clown show, and I was like, no, you have to be thinking, God, this is just gold right here. Like,
It's like not only did she take the theme of being a clown disturbingly literally. I actually have to say I watched some snippets. I did not watch the whole thing, but the report I got was that she talked about everything that we already knew. She talked about her son, which is... it's really hard it's really hard, that Rocco was taken away to live with his birth father and stepmother. Jackie doesn't even know how to spell her name. I mean, do you know how important it is for a boy of his age to be exposed to roadies of all races, creeds, and colors? No. Here's the deal. Like, I feel like two sides of it.
Yeah.
It's like, she's a mother, and I do feel for her, and I actually didn't find it that funny, and I didn't really, even though I just made fun of her, I was not really inspired to make fun of her because I do feel for her in that situation, But by the same token, it's like, come on, you don't want to let the kid go live with his his own father. And I actually think that Prince, when she did the homage to Prince, and yelled at the audience not to clap louder. That's what she does best. She bullies the audience. I think she was not crying about Prince. She was crying about Rocco. That's what I think about, because she didn't talk to Prince for 10 years. She can we swear?
Oh yeah.
She fucked him, Prince, and worked with him because he's famous. But they had a famous falling out, and she said in a Rolling Stone interview that she went out to dinner with him and it really bugged her that he wouldn't eat in public, and so she's not going to cry over Prince. nothing compares to you. It's been this many, 16 hours. How many? I'm a senior. Since you took your love away, she was crying about her son. That's what I think. So I don't know. She's endlessly fascinating. It's like. Yeah. She's like the Elephant Man. I mean, it's when you're that famous, you get weird.
I bet
and
she
she's
gets that
a
comparison
woman.
a lot.
Right.
Well, that's the thing too.
Right.
They do. Everybody that's been like that kind of iconic, famous, has gone crazy at some point in time. I mean, it's and Madonna goes crazy in slightly different ways.
And they just call it reinventing herself.
She doesn't like shave her head and beat a car with an umbrella
Right.
like Britney, but she like does. I'm gonna dress up like a clown and ride around on a tricycle, and I'm gonna. What else has she done? Oh, her biggest one was here's my sex book, here's my vag, and like and like a metal covered book.
Yeah.
It fell apart on purpose, just so you know. It's a comment on modern society, the disposability of sexuality. No, but you know what? She's really smart. That's the thing, too. And she became famous for being a sexual object. And so as a woman, you're just fucked if you're like that,
Totally.
So I think the whole sit-down comedy tour that she's preparing for, she went to Australia to, go to an open mic. That's how far away from LA she wanted to go to try new material.
Oh my God.
But she wants to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
She's going to be 60. Yeah. She's like talked all about her soaking wet vagina on this last tour. When she's 60, she can't do that. So get ready for, she wants to do like a Sandra Bernhard show. I think that's what she wants, which to me would be way more interesting. If she'll tell us about what it was like dating Vanilla Ice or Gerardo or why she stopped being friends with Sandra Bernhard, open up. She can't be vulnerable. That's why she can't act.
Because everything's so calculated.
She's
point.
And she's too affected. I mean, I think that which affects her music and everything. But it's like, good God, if she opened up and did that,
maybe it's still coming. Maybe it's her final reinvention. That would be interesting.
Maybe that's her Cher farewell tour.
Yeah,
but she'll come back.
Which Cher started 12 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a new show which has to rank up there as one of my favorite show titles ever, called Insane Clown Pussy.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good.
Wait, that was the show? Oh.
Yeah.
So confused.
Sounds like a Friday night at my house.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at you. You did the makeup and everything. We just brought up a picture.
That was actually, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and it's coming to the Cavern Club,
Yeah,
right?
I actually did it. I just did it with a special guest, Diamondback Annie, and John Cantwell, a.k.a. Love Connie. So this new show.
I love Love Connie.
Oh, my gosh. There's no one like Love Connie.
Thank God.
Yes.
But yes, there is not.
So it's just more, I got back to more of my stand-up roots, so I do more stand-up, and I still do characters, and I'll still do impressions, but it's more, I open and close the show as myself, and, like Madonna, I'm kind of tired, I'm kind of like,
tired of being Madonna.
Schlepping all the wigs and all the stuff, and
you're gonna talk to me about
I
schlepping.
I
know.
It's a lot, and so
I wish I could do a sit-down show and stripped and just be like, here I am, but my mom would come and that would be it.
No. I don't know. Why not?
Well, give me like 5 years or so, because then I can talk about the Drag Race girls.
Okay.
Right now we're under contract.
Then I can really.
After they're all dead.
Okay, so we do a regular segment of the show called the Soapbox.
What? She was late.
All right, that was this, better late than pregnant. Like,
Why did you look at me when you said that?
you know why.
I do know why.
This is where we just talk about topics and things that are going on. And so I wanted to talk a little more about the Orlando shooting, which is terrible and tragic. And but there's a couple things that really, especially because we just talked about it before you guys came on, about the Senate blocking the bill.
All four of them.
And that there's blog posts, like these journalists or blog writers are going and they're buying an AR-15, and one bought them in like 38 minutes. They bought one. So it's like,
That's
at
ridiculous.
what point in time is that necessary? Like, why would you ever need an assault rifle?
Wow.
No,
There's no purpose.
No, and I say this all the time. It's called an assault rifle. What do you do with that? You assault people. It's in the name. Why do we need that?
And there are people who hunt and who do, own a lot of weapons who are also against this.
Right.
So, listen, it's hopefully the good thing that may come out of all of this. Well, first of all, if we back it up, Obama was blocked more times than every single president that preceded him. Okay. When he was enough, we all took a powder, and we are all responsible for this, and we let these Republicans get into office. There are more Democrats than Republicans, but they go to the polls. And that's why in this next election, it's going to be our Latino and Black brothers and sisters who are going to keep that fucking asshole out, okay?
Yeah.
Because they're going to go, all the Democrats are going to go to the polls, all these Latinos who are sick of Trump. So maybe the good part about this is that we're all going to pay a little more attention, and we're not going to let these fuckers run this ship. Because it's beyond reprehensible. It's sinful. And it's horrible. But sometimes things have to get so bad that people are
rock bottom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like it was very sad, like an emotional week for me. But then there's like this fire now that I'm like, I'm even more, because it's not like I supported Trump or anything before, and I know this is happening. But now it's really like, okay, no, this you've to
watch the posts and everything about people trying to make it about so many other issues that it's not about. Where people are like, this isn't a gun problem. I had friends from high school posting that. I was like,
what?
I think that there was a gun. Like, what's at the root of all these different things? What's the one thing in common? But
and they're like, well, he could have still came in there and shot people, but if he didn't have access to an assault rifle, would there have been as many people killed? Would they have had more time to I mean, they really there's a split second, and someone comes in with basically a machine gun.
Right.
There's no time to react.
And if you need that to hunt, you're not a good hunter. You shouldn't be hunting anyway.
Right.
Like, you're not good at the sport, so stop.
Oh, this guy.
And then Trump, that I hate talking about, but I will, because I feel like I should say it every time. Like, Trump just congratulated himself when it happened.
Oh, completely.
I was right. Right.
Yeah. I told you so. No. Yeah. How dare he use that?
Douche.
Use this to.
Good.
No, go ahead.
No, and then it's just almost like weird and biblical, where these animals are eating children, right? The gorilla and then the alligator who ate that little child.
Yeah.
And it's like Mother Nature is I feel like is mad at
pissed.
us, and wants us to listen. I don't believe in that. We're all monkeys. But I was just saying that. But yeah, no, it's really been a strange and sad time.
A lot happening, yeah.
But listen, you want something to get done. You want people to organize. Who's going to organize the best? Gay people.
There you go.
Okay,
Yep.
So there's no way to put a positive spin on it. There's just not. But I know that we're going to work to make sure this was not in vain.
Completely.
Yeah, I agree. And something else that is, I guess, been a troubling issue too is that, blind people really want to watch porn.
Oh, your segues are getting good.
That was
girl.
good. That was good.
Well, watch. I shouldn't say watch. That's sorry.
Participate
Sorry,
in.
participate in porn, which I
Enjoy.
didn't even realize that was the problem. But Pornhub wants porn to be accessible to the blind. So there are more than 285 million people in the world who are blind or visually impaired. And Pornhub has just created a new category of porn called described video that adds special narration to already existing porn films. Female narrators will fill in the details for visually impaired viewers, describing the setting, the actors, what position they are in, and even their outfits. For one instance, one video begins, a white woman in a cheap-looking red power suit sits next to a tall, white, lanky, middle-aged man with brown hair, a white shirt and gray suit, and a red striped tie.
I think you just found your next job.
Now, here's
That was
the thing
really good.
Here's the thing that not a lot of people know, that I do enjoy narrating porn, but in a comedy kind of way. Because I've
Right.
gone to like places or, when
Right.
the porn's playing in some certain clubs, I will narrate it. And
I was just saying that you would be perfect to just be heckling. Like, what's going on?
Oh, Pandora's great at heckling.
And I was there.
Have her come to one of your stand-up shows.
If you go to like the Eagle or bars like that, they always have porn playing in the background.
Yeah.
And I started doing
They
it.
show porn? That's so not Christian.
And my boyfriend was with me, and I don't really like. I kind of will watch porn once in a while, but he likes porn. And when I was doing it, he's like, "You need to stop right now because you're gonna ruin it for me." And every time I'm trying to watch it, I'm gonna hear your voice making these jokes again. I was like, "Okay, sorry, I won't do it."
But here's the thing about the Pornhub. So they're going to have a woman talk throughout it because there's no better way to get a man off than to listen to a woman talk. Like, come on, what's a good? I'm imagining like one step further, like, and then I unbutton my red lacy teddy, and soon as you take the trash out, and then I'm going to put my big cable bill in the mail because you want Game of Thrones to HBO and we can't afford it.
Maybe it's just gentle. Like she places his vagina near his mouth and groans.
Guys love
And then-
vagina.
And then they talk for hours about the woman's self-worth.
I'm just waiting for Morgan Freeman to start narrating them, and then I'll start doing
I
it.
would so listen to that. Oh my God! Can you?
I mean, that should be the last thing that he does before he dies.
I can't even do a Morgan Freeman voice, and I
can't
wish I
even-
could
I
right
don't
now.
think
No.
I can either.
But what if? Can
What
I
if-
do it? What if Madonna?
I was just gonna
hosted-
say, what if Madonna
Come
narrated?
on.
Come on, girl. We're looking at you.
She mounted his throbbing, pulsing Empire State, inserted her honey pot. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I had to do it because I just like. Oh my god.
Thank you for that. We all thank you for that.
I
I
wish.
can't watch porn ever again now.
I don't believe you.
No, I mean, I will.
Whenever I listen to Madonna, I'm
do
just
it in
gonna
the car.
think Empire State Building, honey pot.
I mean, I'm just talking dream job for me, like
Right.
narrating porn. I mean, it wouldn't. Nobody would be getting off, but I would love to do it.
But like, how greedy can they be? Like, more people need to watch that Pornhub, right?
How are
They're
blind
not
people getting
enough
off
hit.
beforehand?
What's that?
Their
What were-
imagination, I guess.
Oh,
but they.
I guess you could listen
Yeah, but
to
what if
it.
you've
Hear
never
her
seen?
grunting.
What if you've never? What if you've never? It's one thing if you go blind and then you can imagine you have probably
That's
flashes.
true.
But what if you've never seen? I wonder what you would fantasize.
Don't people
That's
go
true.
blind by masturbating? Isn't that what they say?
Oh, so they know what it
Good
looks
point.
like.
Good point.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But yeah, huh? What would? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know what I already think a vagina looks like, so I can't imagine.
Like an octopus beak.
Never have seen it. Like, just like that monster in the
See?
Return of the Jedi
Right.
in that sand pit where Boba Fett dies in. Like I'm just like, I mean, that's close, right?
Yeah. Very.
It's not far, yeah.
Very.
Pretty good. Pretty on
Yeah.
the
Pretty
nose.
good.
I'm
Yeah. Pretty
sorry.
good.
I respect the vagina. They scare me, but that's because I'm gay.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have to like it.
I went to
No.
Spearmint Rhino for a
Oh, no.
friend's like
Why?
bucket list. She wanted to go to like a nudie bar, and I don't know why, but we went at like 4 p.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, that's probably not the best crop of strippers.
No, but
Oh, no, yeah, it is.
they've got it out though.
No.
They've got it out for you, and they just basically are opening their legs, they're like above my Gatorade, like an inch above the Gatorade, because they won't serve drinks in these either.
Oh,
So if you-
Fully nude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
which I feel like there should be a rule that if you're gay, you get a drink.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Like you're
like-
gonna
Deal
need
with
this.
it.
You were gonna need
Like if
this.
you order
girl.
Cosmo, they're like, okay, here,
right?
girl.
Or a blindfold.
Exactly.
Tomato, tomato.
Something.
That's so funny.
It was
Oh,
like,
man. So was it like was it horrifying for you?
it was. I thought I would love it a lot more, but it was intense. Like this one girl took her leg because you sit right up against the table, and she took her leg and wrapped it backwards around my friend's head and smacked his head against her ass like 6 times, and then put it down, and then went and bit my other friend next to her vagina.
Oh,
They're aggressive.
Yeah.
I think they're drinking, but we're not allowed to. Like,
right.
think I would cry.
I sat in the back row. I was just eating popcorn. Like, oh, yeah.
Although I did go to Zumanity in Vegas that my friend Edie hosts, and so I came to see the show, and it's like sexual Cirque du Soleil, and funny and really good. And there's characters that are 2 larger women, and they have these like crazy costumes, but they go in the audience. And they totally sandwiched me and were like grinding me and all this. And I thought it was hysterical. I loved it. But not in a sexual way, but I was
Right.
like, I'm all right with this. This is okay. But I don't know if they had wrapped their leg around and I had like shoved
Yeah.
me into their asshole. I might think a different story.
Yeah, everyone loves boobs. Women, men,
Yeah.
gay men, straight men.
Boobs are
It's all-
great.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You'd like some like you'd like some motorboating, right? You wouldn't mind it.
No, if I like.
No,
to,
you would like to go.
I like to do it like that, like above it, but I don't really want to
get in it.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
like to take them in my hand and go because I know women love that, right? They love it when you just take over.
That was the most insecure right I've ever heard, right? I'm not going to get sued, right?
That's the way I'm gonna say goodbye to you ladies today. Be like,
Right?
Although when you're in drag, you can get away with a lot because I always.
Oh,
do that
yeah,
too.
you can.
And I always, that's usually my comment too. I'm like, I like your boobs. But that's a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. But you know what? There's a new fashion trend that's coming out. It's not
yeah.
about boobs, though. Apparently, Robert Mapplethorpe, in his latest, his spring 2007 show, has a jacket, and on the back of the jacket is a picture of just an erect penis. Like from like guy's pants are down, there's an erect penis. So apparently, it's like, hey, wearing erection on your back just got fashionable.
oh.
But you're kind of, and the article, it's funny because it's like they're like, now what occasion would you wear this
Yeah.
for? Like a ball game, school, job interview. Where would
Children's party. I don't know.
church.
Where would your erection jacket? Like where would you wear?
No, is it
I'm
like a
gonna gay
suit
bar.
jacket or like a going out jacket?
It's like a
cloak.
going out, like a red. Oh,
Yeah.
it's right there, like a
Yeah.
red. Oh, if you can't see it because it's over there. It's like a red jacket.
It looks
like,
kind of like a life preserver with a dick on the back of it.
well.
There it is.
Bachelorette party.
If
That's
you-
that's
There
like
you
the
go.
new. You're gonna see that at all the clubs, all the drag shows. These girls are gonna show up in this
Oh,
jacket.
God. You know when you see the penis hats come in. you're
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're gonna put a dick on your head, you might as
God.
well have one on your back too. Oh man, what will they think of next?
Right.
I don't know, but yeah.
I love that it's on the back though. It's like, oh, just sophisticated. Then you have to turn around and be like, bam.
Bam.
Here's my dick.
It's for
Yeah.
for Robert Mapplethorpe. That's pretty mild, right? Because it could be like a dick that's just strung up in chains and choked to
That's
death,
right.
and
That's
Yeah.
true.
it could be like a real like if you look at that, you're in pain. So,
And the model looks like Mapplethorpe too, right? He was very carefully chosen. This guy.
oh yeah.
But it's a different guy in
Yeah.
that
And
one.
if you're just listening, we're looking at a picture. So.
Oh, sorry.
but we
Google
could,
everybody.
We could narrate
Yes.
it. We're
watching
they,
narrated
they,
porn.
jacket.
they looked over at the video screen to see the penis on the jacket.
But so much of fashion is like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it's like how
Wearable art.
Well, it's,
Yeah,
it's like a
exactly.
one show in it was in Europe and it was for bags and it was all male models that were nude and they were just holding the bags and it's like
what? Okay,
The
I mean,
Emperor's New Clothes.
I'm all right
literally.
with that, but I'm kind of like
but
If you want to showcase a couple of sacks,
Listen.
I couldn't resist it. I couldn't. It was so bad. It was so hacky.
bum.
Yeah.
I mean the fashion world is kind of an oddity
Yeah.
anyways. How much I don't know. I just watched
Like, are we?
take my asses.
Oh,
That's
spread
the
my
next porno
spread my
porno.
ashes in Bergdorf, which is
Ooh,
a
what's it
documentary about Bergdorf Goodman, the department store, and it's interesting to know the history of the store and everything, but the fashion is intense, like how
Yeah.
they're talking about it, and I'm kind of like, it's just clothes.
Did you see the one about the Valentino, him and his husband?
Oh no,
It's so good and they're so adorable and it actually makes you. It's all about couture, where you like one dress and you have like 50 Italian ladies like sewing these things by hand. And if you're gonna say it's art for art's sake, at least have it really be a work of art, but
Yeah.
don't have it be some like.
a dick
I
on
don't
the
know.
back.
Like the same thing as like certain art galleries where you see like a gray painting, just gray, mounted askew, like $10,000. When it's a joke, like you said,
Yeah.
it's like fuck off.
Oh, no,
You know, I
yeah.
can't take that stuff. But if you're gonna be just art for art's sake, then really do make it just. And it's a dying art form, but it's so good. They're
Yeah.
they're
I wanna
adorable.
see
It's really really good.
I mean, the couture stuff is amazing.
Yeah, that's what they
Like
do.
it's just and it takes a lot of time because it's all hand sewn. So
yeah.
Wow.
get it all.
I can't sew a button on a
wish I
jacket.
could.
So bad.
I want to learn. It's one of my things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do a lot of vintage shopping. And Goodwill. I get a lot of stuff from there. Like I'm real. And I would, if I knew how to like take in something
Spruce
or
it up.
just
Yeah.
change the hem. If I
can
hadn't gone into
staple.
showbiz,
Yeah,
I think
I
I
know.
would have gone in
Can hot glue.
into something with clothes.
Well, some of the basics are pretty easy to
Yeah.
do, like
Yeah.
taking in something and all that.
Can you do
Yeah.
that? Do you know how to do that?
I can sew lightly. Like I know how to
Okay.
sew, but yeah, I don't know if I would sell my garments, but I do. Yeah, I make a lot of my costumes. So,
So you have a sewing machine?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, How long did it take you to learn? Did you just learn by doing?
Well, my mother taught me when I was younger.
That's so
and
sweet.
I used to make puppets and put on puppet shows for my family.
That's
She
so
was
cute.
probably regretful after because she had to sit through
It's like,
these
damn, puppets.
hour-long puppet. I don't even know what they were about, but my sister and I would put on puppet shows and
Work
they-
out your therapy. Your
Yeah,
issues.
you're.
I don't know. It was probably just talking about farts and poop or whatever. Whatever I thought was funny when I was like 6.
Not much has changed,
Yeah, it's
you
like
guys.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So we always do one topic in the show that makes you go,
Oh my God! just
close your
blew us
vagina. It's so
She wants
Wow.
attention. She just wants a little fucking attention. Is that too much to ask?
Come to Joshua Tree with me. She will get all the attention.
I'm there.
Just come.
she will love it.
I might even shave.
I don't even think it's necessary. I don't.
Pandora, you want to come, girl?
No.
She said no.
I went to Joshua Tree once and I was like, where do I plug my phone in?
Oh, you don't. In the
No,
dirt.
I actually I liked it, but I like camping like
camping
there's-
like
Glamping.
Oh, yeah.
in like a
Glamping.
log
Okay.
cabin with Wi-Fi. and-
Exactly.
not like like I can go rough it a
Little
little
bit,
bit,
okay.
but yeah, no, I don't.
Wait, are you
I-
going like and sleeping in the dirt and shit?
No,
Oh, okay.
my sister lives there.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, that's
That's cool then.
All right, so maybe someone could narrate this too. There was well, actually, somebody did narrate. This guy in New Zealand was recording out of the office window, and it's this video of this guy who's literally humping the parking lot. Like his pants are down, he's humping the parking lot. But even weirder near the car is that there is a guy who's like tucked down that you can't really see, and it's kind of like
his friend.
his friend, and so it's like what's
like
happening?
watching from
And
the
they're
other side of the
just, like,
car.
Maybe there's like more of a story here. Like he just was masturbating and he dropped something and like he
Crystal
was going
meth.
down to
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
the story. I don't.
maybe he was like, you know what, parking lot, you look real sexy to me right now. I
Like-
think that, or
I know we've all heard the term, "Hey, let's get back on the road," but I don't think it means violently grinding your hips into a fucking parking lot.
Maybe he lost his keys.
Something.
And had to find it with his ass cheeks.
No, did you ever see My Strange Obsession?
Oh,
There was a guy who fucked his car.
yeah. Oh, I saw
actually
that
didn't.
one.
His car.
Oh, and he
What
looked like
part-
he was
like where
enjoying
at
it,
in the
too.
car did he fuck?
Like
The
behind it,
tailpipe, right?
Yeah, behind
He
it.
He
fucked
would
the
make,
tailpipe?
and he was all into it, like he would
Like caressing
yeah.
her. She
Yeah.
probably had a name for her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But there was another guy in this article. They said in other news, another man was recently caught penetrating a drain pipe. What? What?
Have we run out of things to stick our penis in that we're just?
can't you just
No.
use your hand for,
Right.
or a
Listen,
watermelon? Like
My ex-boyfriend said the best thing to do is take a grapefruit and put it in the microwave, and then put a slit in it, and then so it's all warm.
And put it between
No!
put it between the mattress and the
And how did
headboard.
you
I mean,
feel
never
knowing that
mind.
he actually did this? I'm sorry, Mikey, but I need to know.
That's why we're not dating.
Okay. Continue, my love.
Wait, no. Did he actually like do it while you guys were together?
No, he was like he put it in a play actually.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But I think it was also something that he
Actually
had
did.
thought of. Also, by masturbating, if you put a fake nails on your hand, so when you looked at it, it looked like there was a girl doing it.
Oh wow, that's creative. Okay. Wow.
that's a little much.
It is.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Use
drag
your
queens
imagination.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, oh, there's my nails. All right, that's hot for
That's
me.
just me.
Like, I'm gonna go back to watching TV.
Oh wow. Learn something new every day.
There's a lot, that
Yeah.
people really. I don't know. I guess sex is boring now,
Well-
so we're gonna be like. But I don't know. Maybe that guy was videoing. Maybe they're like.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Was
we're
there
gonna
anything
make
underneath
this.
him? Maybe that like.
It didn't look like it. I mean, that's gotta
looked like
hurt.
it was
You've got to
like-
have
Yeah.
some like scrapes and bruises after that.
Was he like? Was he doing that on his lunch break and just like going back to work after?
I don't know.
Like, guys, this is my smoke break.
I don't know. I have a bit. I do a whole bit about a guy who has sex with a pool raft, And I used to tell that story all the time. And then I did a show, and the producer came up to me one night, and she was like, "Hey, are you doing your pool rap bit?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Can you not?" I said, "Okay, why not?" She's like, "Listen, there's another comedian on the show who's got a bit about a guy who had sex with a picnic table, and it's just too similar." And I was like, "How many inanimate objects are men fucking that we have to have a meeting about it?" What? This just adds to it.
I think that would be a lot.
A lot. A lot.
Do women do that? Do they just like find random objects and they're like,
No.
They're like, "Oh my god, that doorknob! You look real sexy right now."
No. I will find an.
what can I put my vagina on today?
No.
But we also have our clitoris, so it's like we don't need to stick things.
Yeah,
up
we don't need
there.
to put things in there. We can just,
You go use the shower head.
But I'm
or
sorry, but
something.
what's wrong with a good old fashioned vibrator? Come on, people.
I don't know.
I
there's
don't want to
that-
use vibrators because I'm afraid that then if I don't have sex for a while and then I come in contact with a penis and it's like all jaded down there.
Yeah, I know. It's like, this isn't
Like,
the same.
why aren't you, why
You
aren't
can't vibrate.
sticking it in my, these jackrabbit, like one's in your butthole and the other's,
Oh,
it's like, then it's like, oh, just a dick.
I had a woman in a sex shop.
Just a dick.
I had a woman in a sex shop show me the rabbit, and she was like,
I saw the
"This
rabbit.
is for when you never need a man again." That's what she straight up told me. I was like,
Traumatic.
It does
okay.
just 14 things at once.
Yeah,
like, these
it's
things
like,
go,
uh-huh.
The little beads around
No matter
here
what
go.
no matter how good a man is, his dick is not going to glow and vibrate and do a backflip. It's just not going to do it.
And then there's ones that you can connect to to your iTunes and
Oh,
go to the
yeah.
music.
No, are you serious?
I think
Where
Candy
do I get
Burris
that?
came up with that. The woman who wrote
good.
Waterfalls.
Really?
I think so.
I'm down. I know where I'm going after this.
Well, just a dick. That's also my new. I'm making all these new singles. Here's
What's
my
wrong
new
with the
single,
dick?
Just a dick.
Like a Britney thing
Yeah.
instead of just a girl.
Yeah.
Just a dick.
That's
He's
good.
just a dick.
And it can be like a dual meaning. Like, it was just a dick, but he is just a.
Just a dick,
see,
not quite a
that's deep.
dildo.
So on iTunes, never. All right. So thank you both for being on the show. It's been so much fun.
Thank you. This
having
was
us.
so fun.
And Nadia, where can we find you on the interwebs?
on the
and
social media,
Yeah.
my NADYAGINSBURG, Nadya Ginsburg. I'm on the Instagrams and the Twitter and the Jew-tubes. I'm half Jewish. And yeah, so that's where you can see me.
Yeah. And Mikey Scott, where can we find you?
Everything is at Comic Mikey because I did it before I knew that whole thing where you're not supposed to put comedian or comic in the name. Oh, so now it's embarrassing, but everything is at Comic Mikey.
Okay.
So, but
it's cute.
I think it's cute.
MIKEY.
MIKEY, not Mickey, as a lot of people like to say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Samantha Hale.
You
Thank
can-
you for listening.
Fuck off.
Thank you.
And we can find you.
On iTunes with my new vibrator that goes to the music. That's for damn sure. Twitter and Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
Fabulous. And I'm Pandora Boxx because it's the Pandora Boxx show. And you can find me at pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot. Ooh. Just the dick? All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.